Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make a very popular dessert in Ghana known as the Atadwe milk, also called Tigernut Pudding. Now Mariam, a Ghanaian friend of mine, was kind enough to share her recipe with me, and you guys, when I tried this recipe in my kitchen, the taste was mind-blowing. Not only is it yummy and delicious, but it is also a weight-gaining meal for babies. So whether you're seeking to boost your child's weight gain journey or you're looking for a super nutritious meal for your baby or yourself as well, then this tiger nut pudding is a must make for your family. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. For the ingredients, obviously we'll be using tiger nuts, and we're going to be using 3 cups of tiger nuts. I am using a combo of both the fresh and dry tiger nuts, and you may want to ask, why am I combining the both species? This is because the fresh tiger nut has this sweetness and freshness, and the dry tiger nut has this creamy texture. So I always love to combine the both of them to get a very perfect tiger nut milk. But in the absence of the fresh tiger nut, please use the dry one, and when you don't have the dry one available, please use a fresh one. Whichever one you use is very okay, it's very perfect. All right, go in with a boil of water and make sure to wash the tiger nut thoroughly. Please, you do not want to rush this step and you do not want to skip this step. This is because most times tiger nut comes with lots of dirt, stones and impurities, and so you have to rinse it very well to remove any unwanted impurities in the tiger nut. And once you're done washing, drain the water, add some more water and repeat this process for about 3 to 4 times until you have a very crystal clear water and a very clean tiger nut. Once you're done rinsing and draining the tiger nut, pour the tiger nut into a clean bowl, add fresh water to cover them and soak them for 24 hours. This step is very important as it helps to soften the tiger nut, making them blend smoothly and releasing their creamy goodness. Trust me, you want that rich, velvety milk. And you can set the tiger nut aside at the countertop, no need to set it aside in the refrigerator. Our next ingredient is rice, and we'll be using half cup of rice. You don't need so much rice for this recipe. Using too much rice will turn our creamy tiger nut pudding into a rice pudding, and that is not what we are making today. Half cup is very perfect so that it doesn't overpower our tiger nuts. Go ahead and add water into the rice, and as usual, wash the rice thoroughly to remove all dirt. I am using a local rice for this because I am making it for children and I want all the nutritional benefits the rice can give, but feel free to use basmati rice or any rice available to you. Okay, once you're done washing, discard the water and repeat the process for like 2 to 3 times. This is to ensure that the rice is very neat before preparation, because we're not going to wash the rice again after this process. So do make sure to go through this process, don't skip it at all, because it's a very crucial process needed for getting a very clear and dirt-free tiger nut pudding. Now that our rice is very clean, let's move on. Pour the rinsed rice into a clean bowl. Add enough water to cover the rice and soak for 24 hours or overnight. This step is very crucial because it helps to soften the rice, making it to blend smoothly and evenly with our tiger nuts. So you really need to soak the rice properly. Also, it helps it to ferment a little, as fermentation is very great for the gut. So our preparation is now complete. Here we have our washed and soaked tiger nuts. We also have our washed and soaked rice, and we are going to allow them sit on the countertop for 24 hours. We'll check on them tomorrow and proceed with blending and finishing. See you in 24 hours. 24 hours later, let's check on our soaked tiger nuts. Wow, look at that transformation. The soaking process has revitalized even the dried ones. Can you see that? The dried ones are all looking very plump and fresh. You won't even know that these were initially dried tiger nuts. They're looking better and fresher than they were when we soaked them. Now, soaking helped to rehydrate tiger nuts. In fact, not only tiger nuts, any food product you soak, it rehydrates better. And this is what we have for our rice. You can see that the rice has fully absorbed the water, becoming very soft and ready for blending. So you can see that the soaking process is very crucial, especially if you want to have a very perfect tiger nut pudding. Soaking really ensures that you have a good blend, a very smooth blend. Go ahead and drain the water from the soaked tiger nut and the soaked rice. Next, you want to pour the rice and the tiger nut into a blender. Add about 3 cups of water and blend on high speed until it is completely smooth. I am using a very strong blender to do this. If you don't have a strong blender, please feel free to use any blender that you have that has about 800 to 1000 watts. Then blend in batches. Alright, and if you don't have a blender, you can take it to a commercial mill and get it done there, but please ensure that their mill is completely clean because this is baby food and you don't want to get it contaminated. That is why it is always advisable to use your blender at home, but in the absence of blender, please ensure that it is properly washed before being done. Now that we have finished blending, it is time to strain. Transfer the mixture into a cheesecloth and squeeze the cheesecloth gently or press on the solids in the sieve to extract as much liquid as possible. If you don't have a cheesecloth, you can use a strainer, but please feel free to strain the mixture multiple times, like 2 or 3 times, to achieve the finest milk possible. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to my returning and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for staying put on this channel. I am so grateful from the depths of my heart. If you're new on this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know whenever I post a new video. I usually post videos on this channel every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So please hit that notification bell so that you will be the first to always know whenever I drop a new video. Welcome to this amazing family, and I assure you that you're going to enjoy your stay here, and I'm bringing new and amazing recipes your ways, both nourishing weight gain recipes and anything you can think of. So this channel is the best for you. Alright folks, so let's move on to the second batch of tiger nut goodness. Pour in that freshly blended mixture into the cheesecloth again and squeeze it, press it and extract every last drop. Combine it with the first batch and watch your tiger nut milk come to life. At this point, just look at that milk. It is looking delicious already. You can even go ahead and drink it. Just kidding. You wouldn't need to drink it because we are making tiger nut pudding. So we are reserving all the goodness for our pudding. So someone may ask, after sieving, what can I use the tiger nut chaff for? Well, you can spray it on a tray like this and dry it under the sun or in an oven or in a dehydrator and use it for your granola bar or your gluten-free flour or even for your swallow. So do not discard the tiger nut chaff because every part of the tiger nut is very essential. Just try and incorporate it into your baking or your swallow or your gluten-free flour, okay? I usually don't discard mine. Now it is time to heat up our strained tiger nut mixture. Transfer it into a saucepan or a pot and place it over a low to medium heat. Stir slowly but continuously in one direction. This gentle motion will prevent lumping and ensures that your tiger nut is evenly cooked. Remember, we want silky smoothness and not lump, so keep stirring until you reach your desired thickness. You can see that the tiger nut milk is beginning to boil and at the same time it is beginning to thicken. Allow the tiger nut milk to cook for some time, then go ahead and add a touch of sweetness. We are using Maki Foods date syrup, the perfect alternative to refined sugars. Maki Food offers the best date syrup in the market, so be sure to check them out. Now drizzle about 5 tablespoons of this luscious date syrup into the tiger nut mixture and continue to stir until the syrup is fully incorporated. According to my friend Mariam, traditional Ghanaian desserts typically use white sugar caramelized into a rich syrup. But for this baby-friendly recipe, we are making a healthier choice and replacing refined white sugar with Maki Food date syrup, which is a natural alternative. So please, no white sugar for our little ones, only this nutrient-rich date syrup. I am checking the consistency of our tiger nut milk and it is perfect. We have reached the desired thickness, no more cooking needed, and it is time to turn off the heat. Transfer the delicious tiger nut milk into a plate for your little one. And that's it, guys. Our delicious tiger nut pudding is finally ready. Go in with any milk of your choice. You can use baby formula, breast milk, full cream milk, or any age appropriate milk. And I must confess, this treat has stolen the hearts of my little ones. My kids are now so in love with it. And guess what? Did you see that portion in the cup? It is all mine. Mom deserves the taste of this goodness too, isn't it? I need to test it as well. I'm not only cooking, I'm also testing. And the one on the plate will be going to my lovely kids. So that is it. So try to incorporate this recipe into your baby's meal timetable up to 7 times a week. Let it come on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday. Trust me, it is never enough of the goodness. Will you be giving this delicious tiger nut pudding a try? Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback and experiences will help to inspire new recipes. So thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. And before you go, please don't forget to subscribe for more healthy recipes. Hit the notification bell for updates. Like, comment, and share this video with your loved ones. Let's spread the love for nutritious cooking to everyone. And until next time, when I come your way with another amazing recipe, remain blessed, happy cooking, and bye.